Hey guys, I know I said I was going to rest my voice. I wanted to put out something for Saturday, maybe Sunday, we'll figure it out. And I know Nationals is this weekend, so I wanted to talk about a few cards that I honestly feel that I wanted to say 2 weeks ago, but obviously couldn't. That's basically I'm actually surprised you're not getting used, and you're actually seeing two right now. He's going to edit in. Fire and Ice hand number 1. These guys are out to the gin lock. Now, if my voice sounds a little too froggy for you, I'm sorry. I am just getting over laryngitis, dealing with it kind of thing. It tends to happen when you use your voice too much, you know, and it's your job to use your damn voice, and now you sound like a 12-year-old. Damn! To the point, though, Fire and Ice hand are great fucking outs to the lock. The gin lock. When the gin lock is in play, it's have an out to it or you lose. And Necrots died a back row as well in Floodgates, so Fire and Ice hand get around that. That's something to keep in mind for those of you who want to play online, or if you know you're looking at new ways in case they do get hit. Another thing that, if you saw the Infinity deck profile yesterday, and this is why you should always check out my profiles, is this card here, Deep Prison. Not a lot of people use it currently. A lot more should. Gin lock goes, they swing, you play. Now I know denko sekka was a big fucking thing. It's not as big now. Feckveller's being played more, so you can play through it. This should be used with Book of Eclipse, especially if you're playing like lower tier stuff. It is a really good option. I always play it in 2s, never 1s, because 1 you'll never see, 3 will like overdose, and it actually works in really good conjunction with Fiendish Chain here, mainly because you can Fiendish Chain the denko sekka once you negate its effect, you know, you get what I mean. And then you can play the Deep Prison, not have to fucking worry about shit. I also like Torrential, but we're getting into too many trap cards here. But the main thing I want to talk about is the Deep Prison. It's a really good option. It's a really good tech for you meta players out there. It's something going into the next format you should definitely take a look at, because we don't know what's going to shape up the next format, right? So if we don't know what's going to shape up the next format, we got to look at cards now for the ending format to pass, you know, the next 2-3 weeks, excuse my frog voice, basically that are going to help shape the future of the next couple of months for the meta. So, one big thing has always been that when Winda comes out, she's a bitch, you can't fucking get over it. Now, if Konami hits every other deck and leaves Cleforts and Shaddolls, they're going to be in the front running for winning. It works against Shaddolls. Fire and Ice hand don't work against Shaddolls, but they work against Cleforts. Mirror Force works against Cleforts. You know, it's one of those things. This has been the big push the entire past couple of months. Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse. There's lots of Swords of Concealing Light, but no one takes my damn advice, because it would flip denko sekka face down, and then with denko sekka face down, unless I'm mistaken, because remember, I'm on fucking heavy duty meds. So if I'm mistaken, just let it go with a grain of salt. You flip it face down, run it over. 1700 is fucking nothing. You can take in Thunder King Ryos and just swing at the denko sekka. It eats up normal summons. I don't get this, how hard it is to get over a denko sekka, and people are acting like it's the end of the world. Now, for me, it's been a lot easier because obviously I play more aggressive decks. Infinity being the polar opposite because of the fact it's got a lower monster count. So Fire and Ice hands do help out. Excuse me. Fire and Ice hands do help out in that matchup. Whenever I see a denko sekka, that's going to be something I want to drop. But going into Nationals, MST should obviously see play. But one thing I'm actually surprised that's probably won't see play is this here, Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit. It's so dumb that it's not seeing play. It's just dumb. People complain about Floodgates. You have an option right here. They flip up, lose 1 turn, you just slap this bitch down. When you slap this bitch down, you get that off your field. When a monster effect goes off that, basically, you don't need a Veiler, but you need it off the board so it doesn't resolve, she's a great option. It's one of those things that I just don't completely understand. It's a great hand trap. I know it's seen side decks to a point, but it's not seen enough. It just blows my mind because it's basic stuff that people should be utilizing but don't. And then Konami obviously just like looks at you and goes, "What in the?" right? So shaping up to the format after Nationals, there's Worlds, and when there's Worlds, it doesn't really affect you and I. We're not at Worlds. We don't have to worry about it. It's going to be a completely separate list, and it's not going to be affecting, you know, the TCG list. It's not. It's interesting as hell to say, "Oh, I'm curious about it." Yeah, it is. There's a lot of curiosity. You know what's going to win Worlds? Probably Necrots. I wouldn't be surprised if Shaddolls win. Why? Because we have a lot of different countries. Everyone's going to try to be innovative, slap something new in the deck, and then try to run with it. But for us TCG players, we've been in the same damn format for like, what, a year now? I think even Molly will come over here and agree with me on that shit. But, you know, it's kind of one of those things that you think about it, and you're like, what does Worlds really matter to you and I unless we're there? So we need to start looking at, you know, the format after, as I just said earlier in the video. So that's why I made this video, is even though I have a frog fucking voice, I wanted to put out something for you guys. So you know I'm still fucking working my ass off for you guys. I love you guys, seriously. Let me know in the comments section if you understood what the fuck I just said. Let me know in the comments section what decks you'll be playing in the next format, and maybe we can come up with some cool tech cards together, and, you know, just discussion stuff. I like it. So hopefully you do it, guys, too. Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday for coffee time. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. I have a frog voice. I'm gonna go shoot it now. Peace.